So our dear leader, Comrade Starmer, was in Europe yesterday talking to the unelected bureaucrats, or I should say unelected and unaccountable bureaucrats in Brussels. Now he says he's there to, and I quote, reset relations with the European Union, unquote. But then again, we know everything he says is a lie. I reckon he's taken us back into the EU via the back door. He is, of course, well, it's inevitable, isn't it, a Remainer. And when he was the Labour Shadow Brexit Secretary, he pocketed £125,000 from a law firm that was trying to derail our European Union exit. Now, 17 odd million of us voted to leave the European Union back in 2016. It was a democratic vote. The government at the time promised to implement what we decided, but as far as I'm concerned and many others, we never left the EU properly. We're still in somehow. And in just 2 months of being in government, the Labour Party have shown their true colours, because they do indeed plan to take us even closer to the European Union. Now, there were many reasons why people voted for Brexit. Of course, less than 1%, a tiny, teeny fringe, voted for Brexit for hateful reasons. That's a given. But what Keir Starmer needs to remember is that we don't want a return of free movement of people. We don't want European Union countries plundering our fish stocks, and we don't want Brussels making our laws and telling us what to do. Now, Starmer has emphasised the importance of deepening ties with the European Union, including talking on defence, trade, science, technology and illegal migration. Of course, he's not going to do anything about illegal migration. He's already granted them all asylum, so he's wasting his time there. We all know what he wants. Now, this includes negotiations for a new treaty with Germany, aimed at enhancing bilateral relations without necessarily altering the UK status outside the EU. Yes, I did read that off. Now, Starmer has said he doesn't want to reverse Brexit, and that his reset does not mean re-entering the single market or the customs union. He says his approach focuses on building a new partnership framework with the EU. Now, there's a mix of sentiments about this on social media, and some posts suggest that Starmer might be moving towards a softer Brexit or even reversing it. I wouldn't say no to both. And the reason being, Starmer's a liar. Now, even if he wanted to improve the UK's position outside the EU, those lot in Brussels, they're going to want more money. They won't do anything for free. They will insist we pay them billions of pounds every year for whatever they'll offer. You know what they're like, they're greedy buggers over there. And Keir Starmer will give it to them. He don't care. He has shown that his financial priorities are other people rather than Brits. And I think on that reason alone, it's very easy to assume that at the very worst, he wants to reverse Brexit, but at the very least, have a softer Brexit deal. And I want nothing to do with the EU. I really don't. I was a reformer at first. I was hoping we'd get a better deal and the EU could reform and be a more fair organisation, but it never will be. As long as people like Verhofstadt and the rest of them run the EU like it is, then there's no hope for anyone. They're quite literally like the mafia. They are a highly corrupt organisation, and there's no level they won't stoop down to try and make sure that member states never leave. And there we go. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm Paz49. Thanks for watching, and until the next time, Roger Trout.